Welcome back everyone to yet another one of my mission concepts, and today we're back with yet another Japanese one. And to be honest, I'm probably thinking this is gonna be my last one. I don't really think I'm gonna have time to make another one. If I do make something for the next pack, it will probably be a US mission, as they technically are missing one in the upcoming pack, but I actually severely doubt it, as real life and other stuff has been taking a toll on me. Anyways, we have the Japanese Battle of Cape Esperance, October 11th, 1942. Ship combat, escort a group of Japanese destroyers to their destination under the cover of the stars. And I of course did import a new unit for this mission as well, and by looking at the mission picture you may have already been able to tell what unit that is. Anyways, a new footage has been all of my modern missions and a new background intro. You can feel free to pause and read this on your behalf. We have escort the destroyers to their destination, ensure the survival of all the ships in the convoy, and a hidden objective, which I'll be also trying to achieve. Here's the new centerpiece of the mission, which I'll actually talk about more once we actually get into the mission. And of course, we do not use unlocks on our showcase playthrough of the mission. It is currently morning, so if my voice sounds weird, that's probably why. I literally just woke up. I was trying to record this mission last night, but it didn't really work out, so I just decided to record next morning. Anyways, let's watch the mission intro.
沿岸部に接近します。
時期は分からずとも我々が来ることは敵も予想しているはずだ。激しい抵抗が予想される。
魚雷は十分にお持ちでしょうな。我々の運ぶ荷物はお互いにとってかけがえのないものだ。
はい、粉骨細心の覚悟で当たります。
米国はこの島を重要視している。連中が舞い戻ってくるならば阻止せねばならん。ABDA の連合国艦隊は我々の上陸船団を待ち構えているであろ
う。And that is it. We are in the mission. Protect and escort the destroyer convoys to its destination. And the secondary objective, which we just went over. Anyways, the centerpiece of the mission is this ship right here, the new class, the Alba class from World of Warships. It is the late version, I believe. I think they have two variants in there, although I'm not sure, as I actually never played the Japanese cruiser line in World of Warships. But anyways, for the last mission concept, or maybe not the last one, but we'll see. I decided to go ahead and have some fun with these classes. I made 3 different variants, all using the same model but using different textures. So we have the Alba with the green camouflage, we have the Furitaka over here with the plain, as I like to call it, the uncamouflaged version, and Kinugasa all the way over there with the blue camouflage. I am aware that these are most likely not historically accurate, but I just want to go ahead and have some fun with these ships for my last mission concept. Anyways, we have our cruiser fleet right here with 2 Fubuki class destroyers. I'm gonna go ahead and send these guys over here. And we have our destroyer flotilla, the Convoy, Asagumo, Shiryuki, Murakumo, Natsugumo, Yamagumo, and Akizuki. Anyways, our objective is to escort them all the way over to here, to our Guadalcanal HQ, the command station. And yeah, we just have to protect them, pretty much, for now. Yeah, I can launch scout planes from these 2 Pete's. So let's send this guy over there, just to scout out the area. Right, so if you know anything about the battle itself, I always read up on these battles before I make them, especially if they have any basing in historical accuracy, so I can see what ships that possibly could have been there in case of most of the Japanese missions, as they're fictional. But for the US ones, which are non-fictional, I always read up on them, and I read up on this battle as well. There is an actual Battle of Cape Esperance, in case you don't know. There is of course a US mission, the US campaign vanilla mission 02, which is Battle of Cape Esperance as well. And you know, in that mission all the Albas were represented by Takao classes, so it's one of the reasons that I wanted to actually make this mission. And fun fact, this was actually the very first class that I actually imported into the game, almost a year and a half ago. No, not a year and a half ago, half a year ago. But it was only up until 3 days ago which I realized that I actually didn't use these ever in a mission concept, so I decided to, why not, and go ahead to give them their own mission bed. So that's what I did. Hope you guys like them. Anyways, we have our first 2 American destroyers coming up on the side. I will split up the fleet like so. Alright, so if you know anything about the actual Battle of Cape Esperance, you know that the Japanese were pretty severely outmatched by the US forces. The US forces had like 4 cruisers and the Japanese had 3 pretty weak ones. The Yabas are pretty weak cruisers compared to most of the other ships in this game. Anyways, we are coming up.
前方より敵の駆逐艦接近中。指示願います。
撃沈しろ。我々に歯向かったことを後悔させてやれ。
Sir, radar is picking up a small number of unidentified units to the south.
The enemy might be trying to sneak a convoy through. Find and destroy them.
There we are, first engagement. We have the USS Duncan and the USS Fahrenheit. Of course, all the American ships are supposed to be historically accurate as well. Now this is the hidden objective, the unidentified vessel, which I will show you a little bit later on. Here we have our first cruisers over here, the USS Helena. And as I was saying, if you know anything about the actual battle itself, you'll know that the Japanese were quite severely outmatched by the US. So this mission, since I had to make it historically accurate, can get pretty darn hard. So that's why I had them come into waves, if you really couldn't tell, because if all the US ships would come at you at the same time, this mission would have been practically impossible for my testing. This mission can still get quite difficult, especially at like higher difficulties such as veteran. I've only played with it once on veteran. I haven't really had that much time to test it yet. Hopefully my team of testers will be able to take care of that. Anyways, the USS Helena and the USS Makala, I don't know if that's how you say it, down there. And of course the unidentified vessel, the U for attack. I can just keep going down there. I'll actually have you join the formation. Go in a line like that. That'll be used for later on. Anyways, I'm trying to keep all my destroyers alive, just simply because, again, they are going to be useful later. Now, in real life, the Japanese did actually end up successfully resupplying the Guadalcanal base with their destroyer convoy. They were bringing troops and howitzer guns and just supplies and all that stuff, but at quite a heavy cost. They lost the Furitaka and they got their other 2 cruisers pretty heavily damaged in the process. So you be the judge of if it was worth it or not. Anyways, the Alba, it's not really a strong cruiser. It only has the 3 turrets with 6 guns total. It's not really something you would expect from a strong cruiser. Only 1 torpedo tube as well on each side, nothing special at all. That's honestly the main reason why this mission can get so difficult. If you had better cruisers, since the Mogamis, this mission would have been no problem. But hey, you gotta keep it historically accurate. If you remember the US mission, the Helena was a huge pain in the ass. The US Cape of Esperance mission. Now, since I was actually kind of surprised, if you don't remember what happens, the Helena basically supposedly loses comms with the USS San Francisco, and it just goes off on its own and it gets attacked. And apparently something like that did happen. They did lose comms, but of course it wasn't exactly like in Battlestation Pacific. Something like that did end up happening, so that's why I had it come first at the Japanese. Yeah, so this mission wasn't that hard to develop as some of the other ones. If you know Indian Ocean Raid, that one was a pain in the ass to develop. I'll talk more about the missions right after I finish this. I'll probably make a dedicated video about it, honestly. That just seems the most easiest way to actually address the modding thing. Anyways, they are sinking. Now let's move on, so we can actually bring these destroyers over there. I'll actually have the destroyer go up to the unidentified ship so we can see what happens. Here we are. And that's all that happens pretty much. You just have to rescue the survivors now. If you remember the original US mission again, you will realize that that is an actual reference. That is as much as I will say. So that's all I have to do. You just have to get in range and rescue the survivors. As if you couldn't tell, this is the Japanese class. Here we are. The destroyers are about to get to the destination, and they did so. Then we gotta protect them while they unload. And here they are. We have an air raid. That's supposed to be the big challenge for the second part, handling this air raid. As in case you didn't know, the destroyers are pretty susceptible to bombs. They are kind of hard to hit though. That's supposed to be the trade-off of destroyers, of course. Here they come, the Warhawks with bombs. There's only one wave of them on rookie, 2 waves on regular, and 3 waves on veteran. And on veteran you have 5 planes in a squad, and regular it's 4, and then rookie it is just 3. In case you can tell, I really like making my missions difficult. Of course there are degrees to that as well. You gotta make sure you keep it reasonable. It should be easy. I actually have an aircraft up here. I'm gonna launch more. Can't launch more? No, I cannot. Let's kill these Warhawks, Pete's. I'll have you guys go up here. And the Fubuki actually has quite good AA for a destroyer. And of course that's mostly due to flak, because you know, as I said many times before, the most of the damage from AA in Battlestation Pacific comes from flak. Not machine guns like in Battlestations Midway. Anyways, I'm gonna have all of you guys target a single squadron because it's probably the best way to do it. These are not doing a lot of damage at all. On. There you go. You gotta help out with the flak there. I'm constantly worrying that the volume of the game is too loud for my speaking. I don't think it is because I tested it many times. But every single time I'm worried that I'm gonna just have to re-record just because the volume is loud. I don't like that. The Alba has okay AA. This is like the AA profile of it, in case you want to see it. Quite strong AA for a cruiser, but not that many flat guns. There we go, the Petes are helping out now. And that should be it. Okay, so now we can actually control these destroyers, and we gotta move them out of the area over to this spot right here. So let's get them moving. I'm gonna make the formation just a little bit smaller so they can maneuver more easily. However, we will soon find a new threat looming on the horizon. So how will I do this? I'll keep these together actually. I will actually detach the 2 Fubukis. Here we go. Now the US are coming with their main forces. We have the USS Salt Lake City with another destroyer, I believe, from this side. And from that side you'll see the big boys, and the USS Laffey and the USS Salt Lake City. So this is the part where it gets quite difficult. That's what I was saying, you should conserve your destroyers from the prior stages, because if you don't have them now, this mission can get pretty darn difficult. So The secondary objective, of course, is to maintain all of these ships alive. That's what I will be trying to do. Maybe not be successful, but in case you didn't notice, we have a reinforcements timer over here. So we're just gonna try and hold out till the reinforcements, and you'll see what those reinforcements are. Here, anyways, over here we have the Buchanan, the San Francisco, and the Boyce. Yes, the Boyce, which is like the main force. Okay, now this is getting a little bit too dangerous. I'm gonna have to speed up and launch torpedoes on this side. That's why I was talking about destroyers. Should really make sure that they're alive. That mouse clicking. We are taking fire already. It's bad. There, that should delay them for the time being. And they're coming up from this side as well. I'm gonna have these guys cross over here so they can deal with that cruiser force, and hopefully I'm betting on these destroyers being able to handle this cruiser force over here just with torpedoes. There we go, we got a hit. That's good. A single one, I believe. Right, time to deal with these cruisers. Well, there goes that destroyer first, then the cruiser. And the Fubuki's gonna die. Rip Fubuki. This cruiser should be going down pretty soon though. These guns are not doing, in case you didn't notice, right, these guns are not doing that much damage at all to cruiser hulls, which is unfortunate. Yeah, he's getting in range of the destroyers pretty quick. 30 seconds until the reinforcements come in. There we go. I'm gonna have you guys just whip around like that. So will you guys. If we lose the cruiser force too, we're dead. Pretty much, we'll lose the mission because there's nothing to protect the destroyers anymore. So yeah, here we go. Now, in case you're wondering why the hell is there a carrier in Cape Esperance, there actually was a carrier present at the time, and since the Japanese campaign is fictional anyways, I just decided to go ahead and include it. So 30 zeros and 20 of each bomber type. I'm gonna go 2 Kates and 2 Vals. We need to get them over there quick though, because the cruisers are coming up pretty fast. What are you doing? Stop doing that. I hate it when destroyers do this. All ships in Battlestation Pacific avoid collision like crazy, which of course leads me to believe that there was supposed to be like collision damage included in the game, like it is in Battlestations Midway, but there is no such thing. There are collision damage values in the code, but they're not ever used. Who knows why? We have the Akebono and the Sadanami escorting the Chitose, which is of course the escort carrier. We gotta get there quick though. We gotta launch these and just get there ASAP. There we go. Right away, we gotta attack. We are about to get in range of these fearsome cruisers over here. And here we go. Yeah, this is gonna be difficult. I'm gonna actually detach these two over there just in case something goes AWOL. These guys can launch torpedoes though. Keep in mind this is in regular difficulty as well. This is not veteran. Okay, you guys can just piss off back to there, honestly. You guys need to run from here. Holy crap. Oh no, we lost the Fubuki. Our first loss. Alright, the plane's coming up. We need the plane reinforcements. Damn it. Here they come, here they come. Where are the valves? The valves. The Alba took some hits, nothing severe though. Come on, come on, come on, you gotta get out of here, bro. You gotta like whip around, make sure that we can shoot at them all the time. I'll actually launch the torpedoes right now, even though it's not much. We lost the second destroyer, which is not good. Right here, and finally the torpedo squadrons. I think we should be good though. Yeah, we just had the boys left. This is the Brooklyn class right here, the DXG one, or the one from BS Mod HQ. Yeah, honestly, we should be good like this. See, with a little bit of tactics, you can beat anyone. Anyways, you guys can just keep going over there now. No more danger. And there we go. That's pretty much it now. There's no ships left around, no enemy ships. So now the destroyers are free to reach their final destination. Circle any minute now. Our forces survived pretty good. I mean, we lost the 2 destroyers, but that's fine. No one really cares. Should be hitting it any minute now. And there we are. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Quite a nice little mission. I think it is pretty cool, especially with the new cruiser classes that I imported, the Albas. Well, yeah, nothing really much to say about it, except for that you can feel free to pause and read the end script on our own. But anyways, that is pretty much it. I hope you guys liked it. Now, as I said before, this is probably my very last one. I don't think I'll be making any more anytime soon. I will though probably make a dedicated video about my mods in the future, so because you know I want to get these out as soon as possible. I've been working on them for, I think it has been almost a year now, actually, ever since the first mission concept. A little bit less than that, but yeah, so all of these new ships, they'll have to be polished up and make sure that all the missions function appropriately. I'll try to make an installer for all the 3 of the packs, so you have all the missions available. Currently we are at 12 missions with I believe it is 6 5 US ones and 7 Japanese ones, Japanese/German ones, of course, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys liked it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.